Hey, what's going on, team? It's Ricky with Tactical Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing Tuesday. Just wanted to provide you guys with a quick little update. In today's earlier video, I talked to you a little bit about what's going on with the market, a current open position that I had. I think by the time that I uploaded the video, I was up $9,000, but I didn't close it out. I talked about my plan. I'm on the 5-minute time frame on TQQQ. I talked about my plan where we were showing signs of consolidation around this area. If we began to indicate more signs of an uptrend, again, my intention was to lock in profits right around the moving average. If we broke below it, I would reduce my position size and pretty much just wait for the next opportunity. I ended up going from $9,000 in the green to $3,000 in the green. So definitely not a perfect trade, right? We began to sell off. I reduced my position size. We sold off. I was still up around $3,000. This is why I talk about never being afraid to either lock in profit or reducing your position size when there's a break of pattern. When the pattern broke itself, right? It traded below the EMA, traded below the moving average. We began to sell off. It was possible that we could retest right around 1920 because that was a previous support range. Just like we've said many times before, patterns tend to repeat themselves. They don't always have to, right? We tested that same support. We showed signs of a support. I re-entered right around 1950. It broke above the EMA line. I added more, and then we popped off after market hours. And now I'm up from $3,000 when I actually locked it in to now $24,000. But from our previous video, I went from $9,000 profit to now $24,000. Yes, this is all within one day. If you go and watch my previous video, I showed my position, all of that. And now I closed it out. I left myself with one fancy share. And a question that I got after I posted this on my Instagram, friendly reminder, if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's the third link in the description. I am verified on Instagram. And yes, that is my only Instagram account. Every other Ricky account on Instagram is fake. I can guarantee you that. I will never message you first. And no, I do not have WhatsApp. And no, I do not have a Telegram. So one of the things that I've been talking about is, well, first off, let me answer that question. Why did the market go up? So if we look at the 1-minute time frame, we can see that the market shot up after market hours. Why? Well, if you watched our videos on Sunday and then yesterday on Monday, my job is to keep you up to date with either economic reports or what's going on with the market. This is one of the first weeks of significant earnings, right? Netflix reported earnings after market hours. If you guys didn't see that, Netflix gapped up around 13% when I was looking at it, and it closed at 14.26%. So it was in the red, and then it gapped up 14.23%, which is great for Netflix. But again, this just means that it's very overbought. Now, in my opinion, it's overextended, and it's been selling off for quite a long period of time that it wouldn't surprise me if it just sells right back off again. So it's great for those that got into it, but it's not something that I would consider going into, at least not anytime soon, right? It's still too early to tell, but by the time the market opens tomorrow, we're going to be trading at 275 if it holds, which is right around this range, which is a step in the right direction. I really hope that Netflix begins to recover, but it wouldn't surprise me if it just sells right back off again, especially if the NASDAQ market begins to sell off. Now that we talked about that, I want to talk about a more significant earnings tomorrow. That is Tesla. Tesla reports earnings tomorrow after the market closes. I'm asking you, we do not have to. If you get this video to over 1,500 likes, I will live stream the Tesla earnings and we will together see how the market reacts. We definitely don't have to do that, but if you would like me to host the live stream, comment down below, drop a thumbs up, and you need to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so YouTube alerts you when it is that I go live. If you look at Tesla, especially after today's performance, it's nice to see that it's in the green barely, right? 1.69% in the green, 0.38% in the green during normal trading hours. But Tesla right now at 220, that's pretty much like it trading at 660 based off of, prior to its stock split. So Tesla has a long road for a recovery, but I'm here for it. So it doesn't matter if Tesla drops. It doesn't matter if Tesla gaps up. I'm going to trade Tesla tomorrow. I'm just going to wait for the reaction of the earnings. And I hope to be able to do that with you guys. Again, all you guys need to do is get this video to over 1,500 likes. But that's going to be one of the most significant influences or catalysts that we're going to see this week and next week. And it's all these different earnings that are going to be reported. So again, my job is just to make you aware. I will never tell you what to do with your money, because now you are aware of earnings season. Please make sure that whatever stocks you're invested in or whatever stocks you're thinking about investing in, that you look up when they report earnings. And now is the time to prepare. It's not about predicting the future. You're never going to be able to do that. but you can take time now and take your position size into consideration. Are you too are you too aggressively invested? Are you too lightly invested? Are you just right? This is the time to prepare ahead of time, right? So you don't make an impulsive decision or put yourself in an uncomfortable position if things end up going south. And your job is not to avoid risk, it's simply to manage it, right? And the last thing that I want to talk about is when asked, why did I sell TQQQ, which is the NASDAQ ETF, if we moved up today, right? We moved up 4.3% during aftermarket hours, 2.5% during normal trading hours. If we're moving up, why would I sell? This is my opinion. And again, I am wrong often, and I want to embrace that. I'm not perfect. But when I see this consistent descending pattern since the middle of August, we've been selling off. I see consistent lower highs and consistent lower lows. It is a simple descending pattern. It's as textbook as it gets. The sell-offs, the lows, the highs, 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 right? It's too early to tell if this thing's actually going to break out, and if it does break out. But Ricky, what if it breaks out? You're going to miss out. I'm okay with missing out. As long as I get confirmation, I can always jump back in later. There's a huge upside potential on TQs. I don't need to rush into it. I don't need to be perfect. I don't want to take on that form of risk. I'd rather play it safe, close my position, and if tomorrow it gaps up, I can choose to day trade it. Tomorrow, if it gaps down, I can choose to short it. I do not care, right? It makes me feel comfortable. I want to embrace and empower you to not be afraid to not have a position. Sometimes staying cash, meaning not being invested, is a better position than hoping for something to pan out the way you hope it does. You know what I mean? And I feel like after you've traded for a while, you know exactly what I mean, right? Because anytime that you open yourself or open a position, you're opening yourself to risk, right? And the question to ask yourself is, does the reward outweigh the risk? And if it doesn't, then it's a conversation that you have to have with yourself ahead of time. So I'd rather play it safe than to be sorry. I'm excited to follow up for our live trading session tomorrow, as I am every day. But I wanted to explain to you. I'm not here. I don't need to convince you. I don't need you to agree with me. I'm just here to explain to you. This is why I was so okay with selling my entire position in preparation for this thing to getting rejected. And if it goes up, I can continue to choose to trade it, right? Day by day, there's no reason to rush into this. We've been selling off for 10 months. You know, I have nothing but time. So I'm excited to follow up with it. I really do appreciate you guys' time. Again, if you guys want to watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow, I trade live every single day right at market open. Not once a week, not once a month. I trade live every single day. So if you want to see my entries, my exits, but most importantly, if you want to hear my thought process on why I'm entering and why I'm selling, then again, that is only for our Learn Plan Profit Group. And that is that second link down below. And right now it's $150 off, which is the biggest discount that we offer. So if you've been waiting for a discount, if you've been waiting to join our team, that's that second link down below, and I'll see you tomorrow at Market Open. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a direct message via Discord. That's that first link down below. And again, I'm using the Webull trading platform, and if you want to use that same trading app that I am, that's going to be the fifth link in the description. And yes, if you use my link and deposit $1, you will earn 12 free stocks. If you don't use my link, you will earn 2 free stocks. So 12 versus 2, it's very easy, but it's up to you if you want to use my link. So I really do appreciate you guys' time. Hope that it earned your thumbs up. Don't forget, if you guys want to pick up any of your trading gear, just like my trading setup, it's all available at shoptechbuds.com, with a fourth link in the description for our Learn Plan Profit team. Make sure that you set your alarms for Market Open, and I will see you tomorrow for our live trading session. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.